A couple things happened this week over the course of my travels and over the course of my camping trip that I wanted to pass on because, I wasn't going to say anything at first. I just wasn't. But the whole purpose of my trip was to go to a camp meeting. I'd waited a year. I put this note on my desk at work and I was going to go the next year because they do it every year. And I was going to camp out. I was going to camp there, actually. And I was going to go every morning. I was going to go every night to this big revival, this Holy Ghost filled thing. I went one night, and which I ended up camping somewhere else. But I went this one night, and they had put up new signs this year, and it said no shorts and no short dresses on the platform. Okay, I get it. I guess. No, really, I don't. I'm sorry. It was 107 degrees, and the Bible does not specify. It says yes, dress moderately. I'm sure there's people that when I go swimming are not going to like the way that I am dressed. But I am swimming. Okay? Nothing's going to fall out. You're not going to see anything you don't need to see. But to be at 107 degrees in an outdoor event, having church, and to say you can't wear any and short dresses. I'm not saying show your booty. I'm saying above the knee. And the men can't wear shorts. They have to wear long pants. And while I was there, the majority of these men actually have long sleeves on. And I know some denominations do that. That's not me. And you cannot show me in the Bible where Jesus did that. I'm sorry. You can't. And then I get to the lake. So that kind of turned me off a little. I was like, I felt that spirit of religion there. Not religion in a good way, but your religion is vain type of way. The same thing that the Sadducees, the Pharisees, the same thing Jesus fought. I felt there. And I've never felt that there before. But this time I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's growth in me. Maybe it's the direction God is calling me. But I felt that this year. And then I get back to my campsite, to the campground, and I'm driving by a campsite where they're wearing the long dresses. And that's okay. I mean, I come from a Pentecostal place of worship. I know what it's like to be filled with the Holy Ghost. I am filled with the Holy Ghost. I do speak in tongues. I do have that evidence. I do live righteously. I do. I mean, maybe you think I got a long way to go, and maybe I do, but I do. Don't we all? But I don't care how you dress. I don't care if you swim in your dress. But the look you gave me as I drove by, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know that I'm a minister. You don't know where I've come from. You don't know what I've been delivered from. And you look at me that way? Do you have the love of Christ in your heart? That is the same religion that Jesus fought against also. Maybe my religion is going a different way. My ministry is going a different way. And I've known it for a while. And a couple of us that God has joined together, we are busting out of the norm. The church house is not the main group get together anymore. It's not where people congregate. It's not where the sinners and the saints come alike. It's a social club of you got to be better than thou and holier than thou, or we don't even look at you right when you walk in the door. I'm sorry, but that is not okay. And it's not okay when you're outside the church house either, because here's the deal, y'all. We are supposed to be the church. We are supposed to be the love of Christ. We are supposed to have the mind of Christ, and we are supposed to share that love with others. I don't want nothing about what you've got if you're going to look at me, look down on me that way. I may right now be the chiefest of sinners, and you're going to draw me in that way with that? No, you're going to run another way. And so maybe that truly is, where my ministry goes, because I can be me. And people could feel the love of Jesus in me just from a post or a comment or a statement that I make out in the real world, because I am the church. Don't limit God. And do share the love of Christ. And do be bold enough to think outside the box, outside the norm, and outside what you see in the church house today. Don't hurt people. Don't hurt people. Don't hurt people. Love.